The FCA have made their announcements on the 7th of October. We now know what's going on with the car finance scandal. So the FCA have proposed a nationwide compensation scheme. That means it covers a car finance agreement that was taken out between 2007 and 2024. The average payout they're currently looking at to be is around £700 per finance claim that you have, but this is dependent on your agreement. The FCA expects the total payout or the total compensation to be around 8 billion to 11 billion pounds. Important thing that you need to know is that the consultation runs till the 18th of November 2025 and the official redress scheme starts at early 2026. And just so you have the information and you know what's being claimed on this this redress is basically the DCA, which is a discretionary commissions agreement, a high commissions agreement, and a contractual tie or an exclusivity agreement. The one that we all knew about was the DCA. The two that weren't as well known, I didn't even know until the FCA announced it, was the high commissions and the exclusivity. To keep this video short, I'm not going to go into the full details of it, but it is available on my website. Not only that, I've actually got a template that you can copy and paste into an email and send over to your car finance company to ensure that you're a part of this claim. So the way that this claim actually works is if you've complained already and you've already kind of put your foot in the door to say you potentially owe me money, then it's an opt-out kind of scheme. Your name's already in there. You have to opt out from kind of getting the compensation that they're potentially going to give. There's a reason why you do that, and I'll touch on that in a second. Alternatively, if you've not contacted the car finance company to this point, then after the 18th of November, what's going to happen is going to be an opt-in situation where the car finance companies are going to have to kind of search and find out whether you did have a finance agreement with them, and they're going to have to reach out to you to tell you which at that point you have to opt in for the compensation. If you do believe that you have and they haven't contacted you, I would highly recommend that, you know what, just to be safe, use this process right now in the time that you have till the 18th of November and just raise your concerns with the car finance company that you had your agreements with. As I mentioned, go to my website and under the announcements, I've got a whole template that you can just copy and paste and then input your information on there to help the car finance company find your information quicker. And please, if any of this is helping you, support the channel by following, liking and leaving a comment and even resharing. Resharing is key right now. Loads of people aren't aware that they can even make this claim, so please do reshare on this platform. I think it's called repost. So the things that you need to do: contact your car finance company now. You've already used a third-party company, a car finance claims company, to do this part for you. Unfortunately, they don't have any obligation to kind of step back. They will still take their commissions that you've kind of signed up to. Going back now to potentially opting out. If you believe that you're owed more than the £700 payout that they're currently giving, and the reason it's £700 is because of all the extra bits that they're doing to make it easy for everyone to actually make this claim. But however, if you do believe that you are owed more than the £700 commission that you are potentially going to be getting, or potentially £700, then you can opt out and then raise a complaint with them, which is basically you're going to take them to court. In that case, you might want a car finance agency, as the ones that are being advertised, to kind of represent you. But if you're happy with their £700 or up to £700 potentially that you're gonna basically claim, then don't need to opt out. Just make sure you've raised your complaint before the November the 18th and just go ahead with the redress scheme. The second thing is the template I've actually got kind of addresses this part too for you, which is basically once you've contacted them and you've identified that you do have either the DCA, the high commissions, or the third one, which is basically first dibs on your application, then you want your email to them to be treated as a complaint. But like I said, the template that I've drawn up for you all already does that for you. Third thing is you need to keep a record of everything. Since you're doing all this via email, all of this will be recorded anyway. Just separate it, put it into a separate folder just to make things easy for you to find. Fourth thing is if you are just claiming the £700 or you're just happy with the up to £700 claim that's going to be coming through, please avoid claim firms because they will take up to a 30% cut of your taking. So in short, if you've bought car finance in the last 15 years, you could potentially be owed what started off as thousands is now hundreds of pounds in compensation. So you can check your paperwork, or alternatively go to my website, copy that template and send it to your relevant car finance company. Just make sure you put your actual details in there, like your name, your address, the car registration if you remember it, or if you still have it, so your claim is all underway. I'll keep you all posted on any other updates that happen in this area. So please make sure you are following along, and please make sure you do repost this piece of content, because people need to be aware of it, and that's the easiest way to get the message out there. Until the next one, MIA out.